What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Magic. His opponent today in the red color playing as Poseidon. It's none other than Matreiuss. First game went to Matreiuss in that stellar Poseidon versus Set matchup on Marsh. Second game, Mediterranean. Magic switching it into the Zeus here. Wants to try his luck with the Greek gods here on everyone's favorite map, Mediterranean, where you get to see the power of archer ships fighting each other for the first part of the map, and then potentially a very early resignation or some sort of desperate land attempt from the loser of the water. Or even sometimes you see the water just as a casual accepted that neither player wins. That does happen from time to time, and those Mediterranean games are actually quite exciting. And we do have a Greek mirror here, and a very real possibility in the Greek mirror is a very, very long Mediterranean game. Because on Mediterranean, both town centers are generally back. It's really hard to get a 4-2 town center advantage here. So if both players kind of give up on the water at a late-ish time, like 10 minutes into the game or something like that, it is possible but we may see a very long game here. Because Zeus versus Poseidon in the late game, it's very unclear as to which god is better. Zeus has the favor bonus, which kind of almost gets squashed by golden apples, but not quite. But Poseidon has divine blood and also has militia, which are both very, very useful in the late game. So we'll see if that becomes a problem for Magic or not. The other thing that Magic does have as Zeus is the Underworld Passage. And we've seen some crazy strats by none other than your Greek aficionado, I Am Joe, in that it's he goes for some very, very fast Colossus strategies against Hades and against Poseidon, which are very difficult to defend against. If you get out 2 or 3 Colossus, Underworld Passage, and go for the jugular there on 1 town center or 2 town centers, it can be very difficult to defend against. We'll see what Magic wants to do is very, very strategic mind. And we'll come up with some crazy ideas for sure. Matreiuss, on the other hand, always has something new on his strategic checklist. So we'll see what he's got to use in this game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go Ares here, though Ceasefire is fairly decent on the water as well to counter the Restoration. As soon as your opponent casts Restoration, you cast Ceasefire, you run away. And you basically try not to fight your opponent too much. And if you do fight, you try and kill off those low HP triremes as best as you can. But then again, wouldn't be surprised to see Ares. So we'll see which god Matreiuss is going. He is going through Hermes. And we don't see Magic advancing just yet. And wouldn't be surprised to see him advancing at the 330 here, which we do see him going for. Looks like Athena is the god of choice. No real surprises here. We'll see what Magic's going to do with this storehouse. He looks like he's going for a Skadi storehouse before deciding against it. He realizes I'm looking at it, so he's going, better not go for the Skadi storehouse. Don't want to be associated there. We'll see. It looks like Magic is actually worshipping at the temple here. That's got to be a small mistake. I don't see any reason for it unless he wants to get out an early second Minotaur. What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about it. One thing that Magic could be trying here is a fake water play. He's got a lot of villagers on wood though, so it's not much of a fake water play. So you basically send a villager forward one side, wall it off, send villagers over the other side, build a couple of military buildings, build 1 military building over here after you've walled it off, one archery range, and then you defend, you push on this side and push off this home gold mine and go for it, but I don't see it. And it does look like Magic is taking that villager off a favor and starting to build houses here. He's going to be making the triremes here. We already see Matreiuss making his own triremes. 2 triremes out for Magic. We see an immediate bolt onto that first trireme, which is going to force Matreiuss back. A little bit of chip damage already done onto Matreiuss's trireme here. And let's Seeing some back and forth. 4 boats to 3 at this point. It's going to give Magic a slight advantage, but because Magic advanced a little bit later, Matreiuss is going to have the advantage, then Magic's going to have the advantage, then Matreiuss is going to have the advantage, and so on and so forth. Nice micro from Magic at the start of this fight here, attempting to keep as many of his boats as healthy as possible. And that's very important to get as many shots off as you can so that the restoration gives you the peak amount of value in order to win the water here. So we'll see how that goes. So far, the wood village is fairly decent for Magic. Might be time for a second storehouse over here. Matreiuss, on the other hand, impeccable wood placement here. Very nice storehouses. So he's going to have a good amount of wood income. We see he's got 8 villages on the gold already. Yet again, nice micro from Magic. You can see most of his ships fairly healthy here. Same with Matreiuss so far, but what I don't mind here as Zeus here is just moving in, throwing a volley of arrows, moving back out, throwing a volley of arrows, moving back out as a way to abuse restoration a little bit and not have to worry too much about the really crazy micro that does go on in these fights here. Nice micro from Magic here. Nice micro from Matreiuss to counter it. 1 trireme has fallen a piece here. Nice play by Matreiuss. He needs to go for these low HP trireme if he can. Nice micro from Magic. They're pulling back the ships here. Yet again, both players are doing this very, very nicely. We will be seeing a restoration here, but another trireme fell before there. Nice play by Matreiuss, and he can just retreat here. 12 trireme to 12 trireme here, as this fight looks like Matreiuss does have a fairly decent chance here to survive. We do see the ceasefire here as a third dot coming up. Matreiuss needs to hold on to the water for as long as possible. It looks like the loss of the water is potentially going to be Matreiuss's, but so long as he can hold on to the water for long enough here, he will be able to transition into land. No problems. This town center is impeccable to secure this gold mine as well. So going for an early 3 town centers here while losing the water is not a bad idea. He's got berries to boot, chicken here. He's got a boar or 2 he can eat, plus boar and auroch in his base, which he did not eat from the lure. Actually, it looks like Matreiuss has done this very, very nicely in order to play against this Zeus Athena. And then he's going to have the added bonus of having Hermes, which kind of is better than Athena in the late game, or even in the mid game, but I don't think it's going to come into play too much, if at all, to be honest. And we are seeing Magic still wanting to fight this, still going for the big micro backs here. Nice micro here finally by Magic, pulling a couple of boats in. And we are seeing yet again more good micro from Magic. Matreiuss just trying to focus fire at this point, not pulling any boats back at all. We do see a fishing ship getting into the fray. It does get sniped. We're seeing these. We have 17 trireme to 17 trireme. Matreiuss actually perfectly even here. I wouldn't think it's a bad idea for Matreiuss to just take the fight to Magic at this point, but looks like maybe he's a little bit scared because Magic's score is a little bit in front of Matreiuss here, but that might just be because Magic has got more kills, but the archership numbers are very, very even here. Now Matreiuss is taking the fight, and nice micro from Magic, pulling a couple of boats back, and it is looking like we've got 15 boats to 10 boats here. Matreiuss not actually winning that fight due to Magic's micro, picking off all the low HP trireme here. There are quite a few low HP trireme for Magic at this point, but it looks like Matreiuss is going to be cutting his trireme production. He should be running these at this point. We are seeing some villagers moving forward, throwing down an archery range on the forward location. We do have a centaur over here, plus a minotaur here as well. No second town center up for Magic or Matreiuss so far. Already throwing archery ranges down to the bottom side of the map, but Magic's already moved forward onto this goal line. We see the catastrophe is going to be checking out what's going on. We'll see the archery ranges for Matreiuss. I wouldn't be surprised to see Magic throwing down stables as soon as he sees these archery ranges, because obviously Matreiuss's best bet here is going to be going for the Toxotes. We do see some fishing ships. We've got Poseidon here, but this could also be somewhat of a fake by Matreiuss. No, it's not going to be a fake. There's the town center for Magic going up at this point. Feeling very, very calm and collected. Archery range stable for Magic. The best unit composition in the classical age for the Greeks is sort of like a 1 to 3 Hippocon Tox, or even a 1 to 2 Hippocon Toxotes kind of ball, because the Hippocon tanks so much while the Toxotes do so much damage. We do see the Odysseus and Jason coming onto this location here. The Minotaur moving forward wants to find this villager and will find the villager, though Theseus is over here. Matreiuss not paying attention to it, but Magic actually deciding to move forward here and find something else to do. But we do see more Toxotes over here are going to be falling. We have a military academy by Matreiuss. That is very confusing, considering he should be short on food, if anything, not gold. And as we've discussed, the Hippocon Toxotes balls are very, very strong. But Matreiuss has got 5 Toxotes in this arch range. I don't know why he's running. He should have just dumped these out. This is a really, really poor decision making here from Matreiuss at this point. Still no second town center. There's the Toxotes coming out finally, as the Hippocon is trying to make a break for it. And the wall's just about to come up here. That's going to disallow Magic from making his way through this location here. Now I got the raids moving forward. All the villagers onto this gold mine. Matreiuss is seeing his opportunity to strike here, as the Hippocons and the Toxotes of Magic very out of position. We do see over here these units need to get back and help defend, but there's so many units here for Matreiuss. Magic just distracting for the time being as much as he possibly can. We do have some Toxotes over here already for Matreiuss, and Matreiuss now moving in with his Toxotes ready to start fighting, and we've got units getting dumped into the buildings here. If we see technologies, none getting made, but Magic's got 700 gold in the bank, as it looks like he is trying to gather as much gold as he possibly can here while he is producing units, and he's finally going to be retreating back. He's got a lot of Hippocon here. I wonder if this is going to be enough nice snipes by Matreiuss over here, but only... Well, he does have 4 of these Toxotes over here, which means that all of Magic's army in this location is going to be very, very big. Most of these Hippocon are fighting, so this concave that Matreiuss has got going here is not going to be the best. Meanwhile, the Odysseus in the back, the Toxotes as well, going to be way too much here, and Matreiuss loses this forward push that he had. This gold mine is going to be completely safe, and now Magic can make his way back over to the top side of the map, pick off those units here. Matreiuss needs to think about a second town center if he wants to continue in this game. He's got no gold in the bank right now. His economy is absolutely shot. No pickaxe, no nothing there, just hand axe, I should say. Pickaxe, hand axe for Magic here, and now Magic is going to be looking to push through this gate and go and hit Matreiuss' economy where it's going to hurt the most. Meanwhile, Matreiuss turning around with his units. We've got medium Toxotes here for Magic. We do see a Hippolyta here. Magic not paying attention, losing a lot of these Toxotes. This is the win that Matreiuss wants here. He does have a trireme and more villagers moving forward onto this location. The villagers can simply just take down this gate and move forward and get those forward stables and whatnot, or archery ranges, but he could also just go for this town center as well. No need to go for this one if he doesn't want to, because this one is fairly undefended. And here Matreiuss goes, pushing these guys back. And a what? That's a spicy watchtower from Magic. He's obviously got the economic advantage, so throwing down watchtowers at this point, having villagers idle at this point, technically, is not a bad idea. He is going to be short on resources, on population, because he's got so much extra population in fish. So this isn't even a bad idea here, and he's just going to secure this location, secure this town center, secure this gold mine here. And that's going to be it's going to be totally fine. Pushing back away from the watchtower here. The Toxotes hitting these hoplites. With the help of the watchtower, we've got some archery rangers coming up now. Apollo coming through for Magic, so now he can underworld into this position, but he's not going for that. He's going to be hitting the top side of the map, going after this gold mine as well. Going to be pushing Matreiuss off everything. The villagers pop through here, can grab this town center as well, or even keep going with the watchtowers if they so choose. But at this point, the watchtowers over here doing a lot of damage, but it's looking like the villagers can pull off the gold mine here and take down the watchtowers if they so choose. They do have that extra bonus damage against towers. The villagers moving off of this gold mine and moving some villagers forward as a little bit of a fake here. This is a nice play from Matreiuss, but these villagers are going to be cut off, and I'm sure Magic is going to find that gold mine at some point. Meanwhile, these watchtowers do fall. We do have still 2 archery rangers just chilling here, which Magic can do whatever he wants to, or do whatever he wants with. More Hippocon and Manticore moving forward, and Magic can even just go Mythic Age here if he wants and do early Colossus. But first, Town Center coming up now for Magic, and we'll see if he grabs this one as well and simply just leaves this Town Center for the time being. We do see the Toxotes finding this, but Magic is still not found this gold mine in the top corner. It's 8 villagers they're gathering, which is huge. Meanwhile, the Hippocon bashing away to archery range when they should be on top of these villagers, which he is on top of now. Third town center is up. Villagers trying to make their way through this location, but Matreiuss sees that one there and does decide to tap out in that time there. GG, well played. I thought for a second here, Matreiuss had sort of held the water for long enough, but going after this all in, generally speaking, isn't the way you want to play this. You want to play for the late game Poseidon against the late game Zeus, where I do feel like Poseidon has a slight edge there because of the militia, because of even the Polyphemus has. I sort of value Polyphemus in this matchup a little bit higher than the Bellerophon, because Bellerophon doesn't do that much work against a Colossus, whereas at least Polyphemus can bash the Colossus away from the town center for a little bit, and then on top of that, he's going to be his own Colossus, which you can't kill very easily. Essentially, that's what a Polyphemus is in the current state. So sort of value Poseidon later, but for some reason, Matreiuss felt like he wanted to go for the gold star. It didn't quite work out for him, and it did cost him the game. GG, Magic leveling the series 1-1. We'll move on to game number 3 very shortly. If you're enjoying these games, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.